Do you ever feel like your children are ignoring you or treating you with disrespect? Have you found yourself struggling to keep your cool, unsure of how to react without making the situation worse? You're not alone. Many parents face moments of tension and conflict with their children, especially when dealing with behavior that feels hurtful or disrespectful. In this video, we're going to dive deep into a powerful yet simple 6-step approach that will not only help you handle these delicate moments, but also improve your relationship with your children in ways you may not have thought possible. By the end of this video, you will understand how to stop conflict before it starts, create stronger bonds, and maintain your emotional balance, turning tense moments into opportunities for growth and respect. Step 1. Keep your emotions in check. The first and most crucial step in navigating the stormy waters of parent-child relationships is learning to keep your emotions in check. When your children ignore you, or even worse, show you disrespect, the natural surge of anger, frustration, or hurt is inevitable. These emotions can feel like a fire burning inside, ready to erupt. But while these feelings are valid, acting on them impulsively can cause more harm than good. Before reacting, take a moment to pause, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and remind yourself that your calm is not just a temporary solution, but a powerful message of resilience and inner strength. By staying composed, you create a space where unnecessary conflicts are avoided, allowing the situation to de-escalate before it even begins. This doesn't just protect a moment, it sends a ripple of strength throughout the entire relationship. Your children will sense your emotional stability. They will be subtly encouraged to reflect on their behavior, perhaps for the first time, realizing that their actions haven't shaken you. Your calm becomes a mirror reflecting confidence and wisdom, showing them how to handle difficulties without succumbing to rage or resentment. More importantly, keeping your emotions in check allows you to think with clarity and purpose. When anger clouds your mind, we often speak words or take actions that cut deep. Words that, once spoken, cannot be taken back. These moments of unbridled emotion can cause lasting damage to the relationship, creating wounds that take years to heal. But by practicing emotional control, you ensure that the words you speak and the actions you take come from a place of love and care, not from the temporary sting of frustration. It's vital to understand that controlling your emotions doesn't mean suppressing what you feel. On the contrary, it's about embracing those feelings and channeling them constructively. Acknowledge the anger, the hurt, and the disappointment, but don't let them rule you. Instead, harness them as tools to guide you toward a solution that strengthens your bond with your child. When your children witness a parent who can maintain composure in the face of adversity, it teaches them a profound life lesson: that it is possible to face challenges with grace, maturity, and self-control. They will start to see that strength isn't in shouting louder or retaliating with disrespect, but in rising above the chaos with dignity. Step 2. Show understanding without giving in. Once you've managed to regain your emotional balance and take control of your feelings, it's time to move to the next critical step in strengthening your relationship with your children: showing understanding without giving in. After calming down, resist the impulse to immediately assert your authority or respond with criticism. It's natural to want to correct their behavior on the spot, but before reacting, pause and take a deeper look at what might be happening beneath the surface. What's fueling their actions? What are they trying to communicate, perhaps unconsciously, through their disrespect or defiance? Often, children's behavior is driven by emotions they don't know how to process or express. Emotions like insecurity, fear, or stress. At first glance, it might seem like your children are deliberately pushing your buttons, testing your boundaries, or showing blatant disregard for your feelings. But underneath that behavior, there is usually something more complex at play. Maybe they are struggling with feelings of inadequacy or frustration that they can't articulate.
Perhaps they feel overwhelmed by something going on in their lives, and their disrespectful actions are simply an outlet for those pent-up emotions. Or maybe they're seeking attention in the only way they know how, even if that attention comes through conflict. Recognizing this requires not only patience, but a willingness to look beyond the immediate behavior and into the heart of the matter.
When you take the time to understand what's going on, you are not excusing their actions, but rather choosing to approach the situation from a place of empathy and care. This empathy is what builds the foundation for meaningful and lasting communication. By holding space for your children's feelings, even the difficult, messy ones, you are signaling to them that you are not only a disciplinarian, but someone who is genuinely invested in their well-being. This doesn't mean letting disrespect slide or ignoring their poor behavior. Far from it. Showing empathy means acknowledging the complexity of their emotions while also holding them accountable for their actions. Think of it this way. When your children act out, they are often expressing a need, even if they don't fully understand what that need is themselves. It could be the need for attention, the need for validation, or simply the need to be heard. By reacting with empathy, you give them the space to explore those needs without the immediate fear of punishment or judgment. This can be incredibly powerful. When children feel understood, they are more likely to lower their defenses, making it easier to have an open and honest dialogue. This is where real connection happens. Step 3. Maintain healthy boundaries. While empathy is important, it's also crucial to maintain healthy boundaries. Showing understanding and empathy does not mean allowing yourself to be disrespected or walked over. It's important to let your children know that there are limits to what is acceptable behavior. To maintain boundaries, clearly communicate your expectations. For example, you might say, "I understand you're upset, but I won't tolerate being spoken to disrespectfully. If you'd like to talk about what's bothering you, I'm here to listen, but we need to do it calmly." This approach helps your child understand that while you care about their feelings, there are certain behaviors that won't be tolerated. It teaches respect while maintaining the foundation of your relationship. Step 4. Model problem-solving and communication skills. Children are constantly observing how we handle conflicts and difficult emotions. By modeling healthy problem-solving skills and open communication, you teach your children how to navigate their own challenges in life. Instead of reacting impulsively, demonstrate how to pause, reflect, and then engage in a productive conversation. When you're faced with disrespect or defiance, try to involve your child in the process of resolving the issue. Ask questions that encourage self-reflection, like, "Can you tell me what's going on? What could we do differently next time to handle this better?" This not only helps you understand their perspective, but also encourages them to think critically about their actions and their impact on others. Step 5. Reaffirm your love and support. Even in the midst of conflict, it's essential to reaffirm your love and support. After a difficult conversation or a moment of tension, remind your child that you love them and are always there for them, no matter what. This reassurance helps to create a safe space for emotional expression and fosters a deeper sense of trust and security. A simple statement like, "I may not agree with how you acted, but I love you and I'm proud of who you are," can go a long way in reaffirming your bond. It ensures that your child knows that your love is unconditional, even when they are struggling with their behavior. Step 6. Encourage positive behavior and growth. Finally, when you see your child making an effort to improve or handling their emotions more appropriately, acknowledge and praise their progress. Encouragement is a powerful tool in reinforcing positive behavior and helping your child develop better emotional regulation. For example, if your child calmly expresses their feelings instead of acting out, praise them by saying, "I'm really proud of how you handled yourself." That shows maturity and respect. Recognizing and celebrating their efforts not only boosts their self-esteem, but also reinforces the behaviors you want to see more of in the future. building lasting trust and connection. Parenting is a journey that comes with many challenges, especially when it comes to handling disrespectful behavior. But by following these 6 steps, keeping your emotions in check, showing understanding without giving in, maintaining healthy boundaries, modeling problem-solving skills, reaffirming love and support, and encouraging positive behavior, you can build a stronger, more harmonious relationship with your children. Remember, it's not just about solving problems in the moment. It's about creating a lasting foundation of trust, respect, and emotional intelligence. By responding to your children with empathy, patience, and love, you show them how to navigate their own emotions and relationships in a healthy, constructive way. This is how you transform moments of conflict into opportunities for growth and deeper connection. Create moments of connection outside of conflict. While it's essential to address and correct disrespectful behavior, your relationship with your children cannot be solely focused on conflict and discipline. A truly strong parent-child bond is nurtured and solidified in the moments outside of those difficult situations, when things are calm and the focus is on building connections and shared experiences. These moments, free from tension and expectation, form the foundation for mutual respect, understanding, and trust. When your children feel deeply connected to you outside of conflict, they are more likely to respond positively to your guidance, be more open to communication, and develop a deeper sense of security in their relationship with you. The importance of connection. Children need to know that they are loved, valued, and supported beyond the context of discipline. While boundaries and discipline are important, they are only one aspect of parenting. Connection goes far beyond teaching the rules. It is about nurturing the emotional bond between you and your children. This emotional connection forms the base from which all other interactions grow. Without it, discipline can feel cold, punitive, and disconnected from the child's emotional needs. To create moments of connection, it's crucial to spend quality time with your children, engage in activities that both of you enjoy, and share experiences that allow you to bond. These interactions are essential in fostering a sense of safety and love, which are key to the development of healthy emotional well-being. A child who feels connected to their parents is more likely to trust them and, by extension, follow the guidance they provide. Shared activities and interests. One of the most effective ways to strengthen your bond with your child is by participating in activities that you both enjoy. This could be anything from cooking dinner together, going for a walk, or playing a sport. The key is to engage in activities where the focus isn't on correcting behavior, but on creating a shared experience that strengthens your relationship. When you do something enjoyable together, it helps to break down barriers and opens up avenues for open communication. These activities don't have to be elaborate or time-consuming. What matters most is the time spent together and the positive energy you bring to the experience. The more you interact in a way that is non-judgmental and supportive, the more likely your child will feel comfortable coming to you with their challenges or concerns. Even simple things like reading a book together or having regular one-on-one chats after school can significantly impact how connected your child feels to you. Through these interactions, your child learns that spending time with you is not only an opportunity for fun, but also a space for emotional exchange. It is in these non-conflict moments that your child learns to trust you, recognize your presence as a source of comfort, and develop a sense of belonging within the family. Active listening and emotional availability. Another key component of creating moments of connection is active listening. It's not enough to simply be present. You need to engage fully in what your child is saying, responding with empathy and understanding. This kind of listening goes beyond hearing their words. It involves paying attention to their body language, emotions, and the underlying feelings they may not always express verbally. When you actively listen to your child, it reinforces the message that their thoughts and feelings are valid and important. It shows them that you value their perspectives and care about their emotional well-being. In moments of connection, such as during conversations about their day, a favorite hobby, or their dreams for the future, use your full attention. Make eye contact, listen intently, and ask follow-up questions that show genuine interest. Being emotionally available doesn't only mean being present when things are going smoothly. It also means being there during moments of vulnerability. If your child is upset or feeling down, it's especially important to approach the situation with understanding. Instead of offering immediate solutions or judgment, simply listen, acknowledge their feelings, and offer comfort. This shows your child that you can be relied on, not just when things are going well, but also when they are facing difficulties. Spontaneous acts of kindness. In addition to structured activities, spontaneous acts of kindness can also create lasting moments of connection. These small gestures, whether it's offering a compliment, giving an unexpected hug, or simply taking a moment to ask about their day, help to strengthen the emotional bond between you and your child. Acts of kindness and affection do not need to be grandiose or planned out. A simple note of encouragement left on their pillow, or a thoughtful comment on their artwork, can make them feel seen and appreciated. The frequency of these small acts is far more significant than the size of the gesture. Over time, they build a foundation of trust and security, reinforcing the idea that you are not only there to guide them, but also to offer love and support unconditionally. Creating rituals of connection. Rituals and routines are another great way to foster moments of connection. Whether it's a bedtime routine, a weekly outing, or a family tradition, rituals provide a sense of consistency and stability that is comforting for children. These regular practices help create predictable moments of quality time that both you and your child can look forward to. For example, if your family enjoys a weekend movie night or a regular trip to the park, these moments become a time to reconnect and share experiences outside of the usual demands of daily life. Having rituals that emphasize connection helps to build familiarity, making it easier for your child to feel secure in the relationship, knowing that these moments of shared time will always be a priority. The role of humor and playfulness. Humor and playfulness are also powerful tools in creating positive moments of connection. Children are naturally drawn to laughter, and by allowing yourself to be playful and humorous with your child, you create a lighthearted atmosphere that makes it easier to navigate tough conversations and difficult moments. Humor helps reduce tension and reminds everyone involved that relationships don't always have to be serious or fraught with conflict. Engaging in playful activities, whether it's a silly game, a family talent show, or just sharing a laugh over something funny, can help you bond in ways that feel natural and unforced. Play is also essential for emotional development, allowing children to experiment with different social scenarios, express emotions, and interact with others in a non-threatening way. Being playful shows your child that you are approachable and that your relationship can be enjoyable as well as educational. Supporting their interests and individuality. In addition to shared moments, it's important to show interest in your child's personal hobbies and interests. Every child has unique passions, whether it's sports, arts, reading, or something else entirely. Supporting these interests shows your child that you respect their individuality and are invested in what makes them happy. Take the time to engage with their passions, even if they aren't something you initially understand or enjoy. Whether it's attending their sports game, asking them about their favorite book, or showing interest in a project they are working on, your support can deepen your connection. Your involvement in their personal interests reinforces their sense of self-worth, letting them know that their interests are just as important to you as they are to them. Creating a safe space for emotional expression. For children to feel truly connected, they must know that they can express their emotions freely without fear of judgment or criticism. In times of emotional distress, it's important to provide a safe space for your child to share their feelings. This requires you to be patient and non-judgmental,
acknowledging their emotions without offering immediate solutions or dismissing their feelings. Sometimes all a child needs is someone to listen to them without trying to fix the problem. When you allow your child to express their fears, frustrations, or worries, you validate their experience, helping them to process their emotions in a healthy way. This openness fosters a deep emotional connection as it creates an environment where your child feels seen, heard, and understood, strengthening the parent-child relationship. The moments of connection outside of conflict are just as, if not more, important than those during conflict. These moments help you build a strong foundation of trust and love, which will make it easier to navigate difficult conversations and behavior management. When your children feel deeply connected to you, they are more likely to be open to your guidance and more receptive to the values you try to instill in them. By creating opportunities for connection and shared experiences, you reinforce the bond between you and your child, creating a lasting relationship built on mutual respect, trust, and love. In conclusion, building a strong, resilient relationship with your children requires more than just discipline and conflict resolution. It requires dedication to creating meaningful moments of connection that nurture the emotional bond and create a safe, supportive environment. These moments not only help your children feel valued and understood, but also teach them the importance of building strong,